I think that the big problem of today is not so much that we don't have it good, but that we have no vision of where we want to go next. That we have no utopian dream for the 21st century. If you go back in history, then you'll quickly realize that pretty much every milestone of civilization, the end of slavery, or democracy, or equal rights for men and women, these are all utopian fantasies once. So as Oscar Wilde, the Irish poet, once wrote, he said, progress is the realization of utopias. So if we want more progress in this century, we need utopian visions. But nowadays, if we, look to our politicians from the left to the right, they have no ideas. People on the left, they only know what they're against. And they're against a lot of things, against austerity, against the establishment, against the mainstream media, against homophobia, against racism, against everything. Now, I'm not saying I'm not against those things as well, but you also need to be for something. As I always say, Martin Luther King, he didn't say, I have a nightmare. He had a dream. He had a vision of where he wanted to go. Now, politicians on the right, maybe they do have a vision, but they don't want to go to the future. They want to go to the past. They have sort of a retrotopia. They have no vision for this century. So what I've experienced in the past few years, when I've traveled around and talked about my book, is that so many people, and especially people of my generation, are yearning for new ideas, ideas that move beyond the old political distinction between the left and the right, ideas that are much more radical than what's being offered nowadays. Ideas like a universal basic income, ideas like a radically shorter working week, and the most radical idea of my book is getting rid of borders completely. That's what my book is about.